Let me see. Cannot join server full. The best speed that they have is 1 gig. And that's what I pay for.
Well, it also depends on... Yeah.
And you know why I pay for 1 gig? I would drop it to 500 meg. Here's the problem. I pay for 1 gig because 1 gig download only gets me 40 meg upload. Because I'm still on coaxial cable because they haven't upgraded anyone to fiber. And I'm not in a rural area.
Try now.
That's pulling me in now.
Okay, cool.
So I'm legitimately I'm actually gonna talk to my HOA president and see about what he thinks about this Starlink thing, because freaking Comcast is getting ridiculous and their service sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Why haven't they upgraded anyone to fiber? Because they don't fucking care. They're the only game in town.
Yeah.
There's no one else who gives them competition. They don't have to do anything that they don't want to because there's nowhere else to go.
Yep.
It's literally a scam.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Exactly.
I pay $245 for my gig, but I also have cable with that. So
Yeah. I saved $20 by dropping my TV.
I kept TV.
I was paying 160 something a month, but I got rid of TV and I saved $20 a month. I thought my game said welcome to hell, motherfucker. What's up, Speedstream? Perfect timing on that, Venom. Good job.
There we go.
Remember when in 1.17
Oh my god, don't.
when you used to do this, it used to yeet somebody to death?
Don't bring up back those days.
So that's how I won the Terrapin, by the way. The giveaway that I won the Terrapin from,
yeah.
It was the Beyond the Verse podcast, which is a cool podcast, actually.
Uh-huh.
I recommend it if you play this game. And they're like, what's the spookiest thing? What's the scariest thing that ever happened to you in Star Citizen? And I said, being honest, 1.17, when you were afraid to get into an elevator, and even more so with another person, because if you touched anything, it would yeet you to death.
Oh,
I was like,
even in the
that was
even
real
in the
fear.
Trans.
Yeah,
Even the trans went the same way.
but the elevators were the worst.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting Starlink out in the boonies. Honestly, I'm gonna call Starlink, and I'm gonna see my options. I'm honestly gonna ask them about my options because, like, it's BS. And then with the hurricane, it was on and off for a week. Literally, I had internet one day, I didn't have it the next day. I had it the day after, but then I didn't have the day after that. Like, for an entire week, it was just on and off. And I'm like, what's going on? And they wouldn't give me any update.
One thing I'm going to be interested in is how Starlink holds up for during hurricanes.
Oh, it's up 100% of the time. My brother, my sister's fiance, his father has Starlink. He never lost internet the entire time.
Oh, damn.
Because it's not affected by weather. It's not like Dish, which goes out during, like, a storm.
All right, fair. Yeah, fair.
Like, it's immune to anything other than, like, a solar EMP storm that takes out the entire power grid, right?
Okay. Drake, you've got a new mission. Create a solar storm that EM solar storm that knocks out the entire power grid. Go.
Yeah, careful about Starlink. Not sure if it's gotten better, but heard stories about people waiting a year to get their package and not being able to get a refund. No, Joey. Like, I would go and physically pick up the Starlink, like, at Best Buy.
Yeah, you can. They have like a whole section of stuff, and
like I would just go and buy it, and then activate the service.
Yep.
I wouldn't get it shipped to my house. I would literally just pick it up at Best Buy. Yeah, like you can get it from a whole bunch of retailers now. The one that I want to get, it can be affected by thunderstorms. Let's be honest, my internet is affected by thunderstorms.
My brain is affected by thunderstorms.
Misfit, the one that I'm looking to get is actually the Starlink Mini. When I move to America, I'm going to live in Florida, but somewhere where we are not spam. Listen, Venom, everywhere in Florida gets hurricanes.
No, you're not. No.
Everywhere in Florida gets hurricanes.
Yeah, that is the unfortunate thing.
Everyone's like, oh, I'm going to live in Georgia because Georgia doesn't get hurricanes. Hurricanes. Oh, I'm going to live in South Carolina. South Carolina doesn't get hurricanes. Oh, I'm going to live in North Carolina. North Carolina doesn't get hurricanes. Oh, I'm going to live in New York. New York doesn't get hurricanes.
New York hasn't had a hurricane in at least a couple of years.
Yeah, but they had one of the worst, and like half of New York got fucking flooded.
Oh, yeah.
The first hurricane I was ever in was Hurricane Bob in Rhode Island. Okay? That just tells you there's a fucking natural disaster everywhere that you could possibly live. The Mini is cool. Well, so I do have a patio. But my problem is you would have to hardwire that in, right? And my patio is covered because it's a condo. So I don't know how I would work it with the big one.
Cut a hole.
And to be completely honest, Misfit, we do have power surges here. So I would prefer having the Mini and hooking the Mini up to like a battery backup. So if we have a power surge, the internet doesn't go out. Mm-hmm. Right? Because right now, I have my cable modem hooked up into a battery backup. So when my power flickers, it doesn't go out. So I don't... Oh, man, there's a dent in the back of your ship, by the way. Do you see this? It's on the ramp.
Yeah.
That was weird.
I'll live with it. Oh, cool. The Ursa is still having some private time.
See if I can... Can I drive it?
That's what I tried doing, and then the server crashed, so I'm just ignoring it.
I can't use it. Oh wait, enter driver's seat. I can enter driver's seat.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just ignoring it for right now.
I can shoot the guns.
Neat.
But it wouldn't move forward, so that's all I could do. You're looking for jobs again? I've been there. So Venom, this is the inside of the ship. There's a lot of different ships. So like you have your kitchen with the mess hall. Now open the door. Why is this not opening? Oh, that's the lights. You have your... Why are none of the doors openable? Oh, never mind. You have your bedrooms. Like each person has a bedroom with like a locker. Here's the bathroom / shower. You have deodorant and a toothbrush. It's pretty cool. There's an elevator. These are the turrets. That's a small bathroom. Well, it's inside a spaceship. So yes. We're inside a spaceship. So this is the spaceship that we're inside right now. Venom. Fly up into space. Kazoo, punch it.
In a minute.
Your landing gear's still down.
I know. I gotta redo all my key bindings. Gosh damn it.
Oh, you want to see the transition? It's a seamless transition. There's no loading screens in this game.
All right, retract landing gear.
So here goes the landing gear. There goes the landing gear. There goes the wings. The wings are coming out. There's the city that we just left. It's a very large city. Engage. Engage. We are engaging out of orbit. You cannot fly too fast in
the atmosphere.
But here's the transition. You're starting to see stars. Kazoo is going straight up, and it's very jarring now. But here's the transition. You can see there's the sun and the planet. We're going into orbit slowly. And we're getting out into space. And there's the planet below. As you can see. And now we are officially in space. And that was punching it, by the way.
I just punched it to the local space station.
That was quantum. And now we're in space.
Yep.
So as you can see, Venom, no loading screen. A completely seamless transition.
The game also has three-dimensional flight. So you have your throttle forward, backwards. You've got your individual thrusters, left, right, up, down.
How many planets?
Pitch, yaw, roll. Currently, in the alpha, there are 4 planets and several moons that orbit them.
And is there bad guys to shoot with guns? Yes. You can shoot bad guys with guns on the ground. You can hijack other spaceships and shoot people. You can shoot people with your spaceship.
The game is PvPvE.
You can shoot other players with your spaceship. Yep. You can hijack other players and steal their shit. And by the way, they just added multi-layered clouds, which you can see. Which actually is a thing that most video games never do. But if you look down at the planet, it's actually multi-layered clouds. And the shadows follow the clouds as well. How old is this game? This game is in alpha. So it has been around for a couple years, but it is not finished yet. They're still working on it.
And there'll be a single-player game called Squadron 42. What is going on? Why is that? Oh,
but this is space. This is space. The final frontier. These are the
Why is
voyages
that?
of Kazualu and his friend.
What button did I hit that made that happen?
But you also have space stations, which you can actually 11 years old. Technically, yes, it's 11 years old. Butcher is, or is it Butcher? Or is it Buthser? Technically, it's spelled like Buthser, but it could be pronounced Butcher. How much is it? Right now, it varies depending on what sale they have going on right now. So right now, the cheapest package that you can get, which by the way is actually a really nice package for a starter, is $48 American. It is the Cutter Super Spooky Starter Pack, which I think is actually a really good starter pack because the Cutter is a pretty decent sized ship. That's like $75 for me. Yeah, it's $48 American, which, but with all the problems, it is one of the favorite games in your library. I agree. I keep coming back to it. Oh, shoot the guns again, Kazoo.
Yeah, sorry.
Lasers, space lasers. It is I'll put it this way, Butcher. I cringe a little bit when I say this, but I have concierge.
Why are...
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
I'm in the wrong.
Let's say you got shot at your engines in space and then you crash into the city in a nearby planet. That could actually happen. Because the planets actually have gravity effects. And we found that out one day, and it was really, really funny. So somebody got out of the ship.
Hello, it's
Right
nice
outside.
To see you. Welcome to the party.
Somebody got out of their ship right outside orbit, and the gravity of the planet actually pulled them down into the planet and killed them.
Oh, you're using the bottom two. That's why I can't use.
Yes,
That's why I'm like, why am I
yes.
missing guns?
Yes.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, sorry.
Butcher, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Hello, everything.
Buy everything.
But yeah, Butcher, let's just say this. If the Odyssey comes out this weekend, like I think it's supposed to, I may just be adding the Odyssey to my fleet. Because the Odyssey is like the one ship that I don't have.
What in the sweet hells were you thinking? Activating that lot? I was right there!
And what I mean by that is the Odyssey has things in it that I don't have in any ship that I currently have. So like I have a Corsair. The biggest ship I have is a Caterpillar. But the Odyssey is really tempting because it has a real med bay. It has an onboard refinery. It has a tractor beam. And it has a mining beam on it, as well as a landing space for a small ship. And it's considered a capital ship. So it's like the perfect solo ship that can do almost everything? When you travel, it looks like Star Wars hyperspace. Yes, that's what they did. So let's go into the. This is the cockpit. This is the whatchamacallit? The co-pilot seat.
The Corsair now takes forever to get to top speed.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they change it?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I'm just now reaching 600 meters per second.
So I can also go into the turret venom. So the ship has side turrets as well. I can't.
Oh no, never mind. Never mind. They increased the gravity, so now it's actually affected by the moon's gravity too. Because now it's taking forever.
So if you got
Yeah.
away from the
No.
moon, it would go faster. Got
Yeah,
it.
because now I'm actually noticing that there's the gravity scale underneath of my meters per second. God, I hate this new UI.
Averthane says, "Hey
I
Carbon, you know what you should say to get people interested in using that ship? Yo, you ought to see what this baby can do."
Do you oh God, you know?
Have you ever
now
heard
I
of
kinda want-
Starfield? Starfield
Same.
was a disappointment.
for Carbon?
They promised a lot more than they delivered, in my opinion. And the world felt that the Starfield universe felt dead to me. Like when I started playing the game, I felt like it was dead.
See, that was your fault for, listening to devs. I never listened to devs.
It was-
I learned that
Those
a
are
long
the
time ago
sweet
thanks
hells
to
were
Peter
you
Molyneux and
thinking?
Fable.
Activating that lance, I was right there.
And Amy has chosen violence.
Oh.
Oh dear.
All right.
Well, that's a bug.
What happened?
It did the whole like
Everyone in
I
this
went into
room
the seat, but
is
then
now
it just like
dumber
pulled me
for
down
having
without
listened to it.
actually switching me to the seat
I award
view,
you no points,
and then put me in the
that's
seat.
and may
good.
God have mercy on your soul.
All right, applying brakes. We're about 40 kilometers out. We're gonna do a space battle first.
Oh, we're doing a space battle first?
Yeah.
All right, good thing I'm in the co-pilot seat. Just don't forget to turn quantum off.
Well, the problem is that I don't want to have us lurch forward and then, suddenly we have... Wait,
All right, ready to see a space battle? Chat, you ready to see a space battle? So here's pew pews. Big fucking laser cannons. The one thing I love about this ship, this is like a medium-sized ship, I guess you could say. But it comes with some big-ass guns. Yeah. Comes with some big-ass guns. This is not a ship that you fuck with. I really, really, really like the Corsair because it's small. It's small enough to where it's not considered a large ship, but it's big enough to where it can hold like a small ship or a small lander, and it has a ton of firepower for what it is. Medium size. It's a medium-sized ship, Joey, not a shit. Jesus.
Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Turn those back on. Thank you.
Pew, pew, pew.
Here's the problem. We're on the dark side, so
The dark side of the moon.
I gotta make sure I don't crash on the ground.
We're not even close yet.
We're 24 altimeter above, so
Kilometers.
Yeah, no, I know, but I gotta be careful.
Look, we're still in space. Kazoo, we're still in space. Don't put the brakes on. I'm disappointed I got a Razer wireless headset, and after a week, the wireless stopped working.
Okay, we got.
That's why
we got
I use.
baddies.
That's why I use a wired headset. We got baddies. All right, where are the baddies? Oh, there they are. Target. There are the baddies,
Oh, you
chat.
just scan them now?
Wait, what?
All right, hang on.
Who's a good boy?
It is a... Ooh, what ship is that? Oh my god, why am I not remembering what ship that is? Engage, we're going to. Do you see in the top right corner of my screen, Venom? That's the enemy ship.
We're too far out. We need to be within 2 kilometers for guns.
No, it's 5. Get closer!
Working on it.
My back is sore, Joey. I'm not going to do push-ups when my back is hurting. And then hurt myself even more.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
I don't... We have a target, but I don't have the targeting reticle yet. By the way, if anybody is interested in knowing this, these guns are gimbaled. Which is very, very nice. Okay, there we are. Watch this guy go down wicked fast.
Okay, I think this guy's bugged.
And he's dead.
Never mind. Hey, look, that was the person we had to kill. Is that
He's
both
dead.
of them?
He's dead, chat. Nope. Here he is.
No, nope. There's the other guy. Ah!
Oh dear.
What the? Okay, yeah, servers. I think everybody's right now is trying to play 3.24.2.
Well, yeah, because it's the night before. And dead. That's why you don't fuck with this ship, chat.
I still like my cleric better.
I don't even think we have damage. And 3. Number 3, done. That's 3 ships in less than 5 minutes. Does the ship have bombs? This one does not have bombs, but it has missiles. So I can actually show you the missiles. Where are they? They're the missiles. Do you see the missiles, Venom, underneath the wing? There's a bunch of missiles underneath the wing. So yes, it has 8 missiles.
7. I fired
Well,
one.
yeah, it's got 8 missiles, but it has a turret on the top in the back, a turret on each side. It's got a turret on the wings, each wing over here. It's got another turret on the end of this wing. It's got 4 large turrets on the front. It's a gunship, basically. And these guns usually don't come on a ship this size. They usually come on ships bigger than this.
The classification of this ship by Drake Interplanetary, which is the manufacturer, is this is an exploration style of craft.
Yes.
It is also what I like to refer to as the we come in peace, shoot to kill
Yes.
ship.
What's the biggest ship you can get? You can buy a capital ship, which is the size of like 10 of these ships or something like that.
I'm gonna head to Beijing, and I'm gonna show off the ship that I have.
Okay. Yeah, let's go see the
'Cause I think that's
the carrot.
I think that's the biggest ship you can get right now.
Like an Imperial Star
flyable.
Destroyer?
Oh,
Yeah, kinda.
They're not in game at this moment in time.
What's the
but
biggest
yes.
one?
I think it's the Carrack right now. It's the
No. What's the biggest ship that they've announced? Not that you can
I
play,
don't remember.
but that they've announced.